Although the scientific community was skeptical, the groundbreaking discovery eventually garnered widespread acclaim. Okay, well, we can see that this is a dependent, comma, independent, which is our rule, although is one of our SWABIes, our subordinating conjunctions, um, and it makes this a dependent or subordinate clause. Dependent and subordinate clause means the same thing. I'll just kind of switch off. I don't know, choose whichever word you like more. So, um, a period is incorrect here because although the scientific community was skeptical, that's not a full sentence, right? It's dependent because it starts with although. It does have a subject, the community. It does have a verb, was, but it starts with this subordinating conjunction, this SWABI, which makes it not a full sentence by itself. So this is dependent, so we can't use a period because a period needs two full sentences. But this is a comma fanboys. That is for and nor but or yet and so. And a comma fanboys is basically the same as a period or a semicolon. So if the period is wrong because we don't have two full sentences, the comma fanboys is also wrong because we still don't have two full sentences. So let's cross these both out. And then these two are a bit different. Here we have a fanboys but no comma, so that could be right depending. And here we have a comma with the. So reading the sentence, we have, although the scientific community was skeptical, the groundbreaking discovery eventually garnered widespread acclaim. So this is a dependent clause. Then the groundbreaking discovery eventually garnered blah, blah, blah. That is our independent clause. So we need dependent, comma, independent. That'll be this guy. This one is not correct because, well, first, it doesn't follow that rule, which is what we want. And second, if we have a fanboys with no comma, kind of like the other problem that we talked about, if we have a fanboys with no comma, this could be correct, but it usually won't be followed by a subject because often a fanboys with no comma is used before something very short that isn't a full sentence. So for example, we could say the um, community was skeptical. They didn't believe it at first, but considered it deeply. So in this case, this would actually be correct to have but with no comma because notice there's no subject, right? This is not a full sentence. Considered it deeply. Doesn't have a subject. So this is okay. If we had a comma fanboys, we would need a subject like but they considered it deeply or but it, right? Because if it's one community, but it considered it deeply. So here, no comma is actually right because this is missing a subject. So the fact that we have no comma with the fanboys here, and then it's immediately followed by a subject and an independent clause with a verb and subject and everything, it's a little like, probably doesn't seem right. Okay, so let me